हेलो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप लोग। उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब अच्छे होंगे। पार्ट 6, द ड्रीम कैरियर, फ्रॉम द बुक थीफ, written by Marcus Zusak, featuring Death's Diary, The Snowman, 13 Presents, the next book, The Nightmare of a Jewish Corpse, A Newspaper Sky, A Visitor, A Scammenzeller, and A Final Kiss on Poisoned Chicks. Chapter number 41, Death's Diary, 1942. It was a year for the ages like 79, 1346, to name just a few. Forget the Sith. God damn it. I needed a broom or a mop, and I needed a holiday. A small piece of truth, I do not carry a sickle or scythe. I only wear a hooded black robe when it's cold, and I don't have those skull like facial features you seem to enjoy, pinning on me from a distance. You want to know what I truly look like. I will help you out. Find yourself a mirror while I continue. I actually feel quite self indulgent at the moment telling you all about me, me. My travels, what I saw in 42. On the other hand, you are a human. You should understand self obsession. You should understand self obsession. The point is, there is a reason for me explaining what I saw in that time. Much of it will have repercussions for legal Meminger. It brought the war closer to Himban Street and it dragged me along for the ride. There were certainly some rounds to be made that year, from Poland to Russia to Africa and back again. You might argue that I make the rounds no matter what year it is, but sometimes the human race like to crank things up a little. They increase the production of bodies and their escaping souls. A few bombs usually do the trick for some gas chambers or the chit chat of faraway guns. If none of that finishes proceedings, it at least strips people of their living arrangements. And I witness the homeless everywhere. They often come after me as I wander through the streets of molested cities. They beg me to take them with me, not realizing I am too busy as it is. Your time will come. I convince them and I try not to look back. At times, I wish I could say something like, "Don't you see I have already got enough on my plate?" But I never do. I complain internally as I got about my work and some years. The souls and bodies don't add up, they multiply. An abridged roll call for 1942. The desperate Jews, they spirits in my lap as we sat on the roof next to the steaming chimneys. The Russian soldiers taking only small amounts of ammunition, relying on the fallen for the rest of it. The soaked bodies of a French coast beached on the shingle and sand. I could go on, but I have decided for now that three examples will suffice. Three examples, if nothing else, will give you the ashen taste in your mouth that defined my existence during that year. So many humans, so many colors. They keep triggering inside me. They harass my memory. I see them tall in their lap heaps, all mounted on top of each other. There is like plastic, a horizon like setting glue. There are skies manufactured by people, punctured and leaking, and there are soft coal colored clouds beating like black hearts. And then there is death, making his way through all of it. On the surface, unflappable, unwavering, below, unnerved, untied, and undone. In all honesty, and I knew I am complaining excessively now, I was still getting over Stalin in Russia, the so called Second Revolution, the murder of his own people. Then came Hitler. They say that war is death's best friend, but I must offer you a different point of view on that one. To me, war is like the new boss who expects the impossible. He stands over your shoulder, repeating one thing incessantly: get it down, get it down. So, get it done, get it done. So you work harder, you get the job done. The boss, however, does not thank you, he asks for more. Often, I try to remember the strewn pieces of beauty I saw in that time as well. I plow through my library of stories. In fact, I reach for one now. I believe you know half. I believe now. Sorry. I believe you know half of it already. And if you come with me, I will show you the rest. I will show you the second half of a book Thief. Unknowingly, she awaits a great many things that I alluded to just a minute ago. But she also waits for you. She is carrying some snow down to a basement, of all places. Handfuls of frosty water can make almost anyone smile, but it cannot make them forget. Here she comes. In chapter number 42, The Snowman. हम मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में विथ 42 द स्नोमैन. यहाँ पे 41 ख़त्म होता है फ्रॉम द बुक थीफ. एंड बाय फॉर नाउ फ्रेंड्स. आप मेरे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर से कीजिएगा. बाय. थैंक यू.